James Melendez, James the Wine Guy. A treat today is a Virginia Viognier. Stay tuned for this review of Horton. So what we have here is Horton. This is Orange County 2014 vintage Viognier, and one label, very contemporary, cool label. And so you see I would say the back label attached to the side right here. I think it is a really handsome wine, gorgeous wine. And I was on a Virginia wine chat with Frank Morgan et al., other people, other wine reviewers like myself, and talking about Horton wines. And I'll tell you about more of those wines. I'll review each of them later. But for me, the focus is Viognier. Frank was asking reviewer opinions. First of all, Frank, if you're watching, you do an amazing job, and love watching his program. I think he is fantastic, well-suited, and great repartee when he talks to the audience as well as the winemakers and principals of the wineries. I think this is a really handsome, beautiful wine. And I even said in my comments, Frank had asked a question to reviewers and wine writers, what do they think about Viognier from Virginia? And for me, it is a point of difference. It's a point of view that I think Virginia has that, say, California doesn't. Doesn't mean that California does not produce great Viognier. There's a few producers who do it exceptionally well. But I think in Virginia, when you look at this being a first white amongst equals, there's a competition there. And I would say with quality producers, how do you distinguish this? But how do you optimize and make this a beautiful wine? It is fantastic, and one where I don't get tired of. I think that Virginia gets lost in the mix because Viognier in the past, at least in California, has been a trended white wine, and I don't like to trend wines. I think it's a bad practice that, say, wine retailers like to do, and maybe on-premise as well. But for me, I think this is a really handsome, focused wine. It's not overly floral, because I think that's a fear that people have about Viognier, too floral, too oily. And instead, I think I get a really well-balanced, beautiful wine. So this is a 92.1 out of 100 points. First, the scent characterization. So I like to serve most of my wines in a Burgundy glass. I think oftentimes, unless it's a Bordeaux wine, then I'm going to serve in a Bordeaux glass. But for me, this is really optimum. And getting the beautiful characterization. Scent characterization includes yellow-green citrus tones, freshly cut flowers, and beeswax as well. Next, the flavor characterization, and I'll repeat the point score once again. Notes on this wine include jasmine, white peach. Don't want you to think this is an overly floral wine, but that's a really beautiful characteristic on this wine. Very subtle. Additional notes of green, citrus, sesame, and tea, and really beautiful minerality to this wine as well. Very, very subtle. And again, 92 points out of 100 points. Be sure to check the website out for pricing. I believe it's around $20. It is really fantastically done. You may be able to receipt it in your home state in the United States, if that's where you reside, and be able to receipt this wine. Not all states you can get wines from other states, but if you can, it's a fantastic wine and a really exceptionally good price point. So thank you for watching. I appreciate your support on this racetrack that I keep talking about. Is this way of reviewing wines, and I don't want to forget Virginia. I don't want to forget New Zealand or Austria, and I have those wines that I've reviewed this year so far, and that I'm going to review, and a lot of wine travel or wine countries to travel to in the near future. So thank you again for watching. Your support I really appreciate. I depend on it, and I'd ask you to do me a favor, share this video on your favorite social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, LinkedIn, as well as Instagram and WordPress, and also give a like to this video, and the like button's right down there. So thank you again, and stay tuned for more questions and comments. Please listen below or on the social medias that I just mentioned. Thank you again. Salud.